Alrighty, hello and welcome back. It appears the last mission did actually record properly at a quick glance, so assuming the screen actually pops up and the game doesn't crash, there we go. We're gonna play Capture Hammerfest Base and see how this goes. Hopefully it doesn't crash. I'm hoping it was just something with that mission that kept goofing up and not like a huge game flaw. This game is not buggy. In fact, the game actually ran flawlessly for quite a few operating systems. However, it's really old. It came out in, I think it was 1999 or something like that. So it's not built to run on Windows 10, and Windows 10 is not built to run this. So it's kind of jerry-rigged together, and I'm amazed it works at all, if I'm going to be honest. So it's not the game being buggy, it's just old. They do this a lot, by the way. They start you with infantry outside of your transport. I don't know why, presumably so you can see it. Those crates, I will be attempting to not pick up right now. Because those crates are, please blow him up at some point. Those crates are health. We will presumably be needing that at some point, so.
On my way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Now you might have noticed, hover MLRS outrange a lot of things. This is actually very useful.
Moving out.
Because hover MLRS are very squishy. However, the missiles have actual pathfinding. So we do have to worry about that nonsense going on.
Moving out.
I don't remember the path we're actually supposed to take through this mission, by the way.
Moving out. Nope. Orders received.
They're gonna follow him over there, and he's gonna follow us back this way. And return there, apparently.
Moving out.
There we go.
On my way. Unit ready.
Because I don't know where I'm going, I'm just gonna continue following the river here and assuming this is the correct way.
Moving out. Yes,
Whoa,
sir.
whoa,
Yes, sir.
whoa,
Yes, sir.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, well, I didn't mean to do that, by the way, and now the game's probably crashed. Hey, it actually resumed. This is an obelisk of light, or an enemy structure as the game calls it. We do not outrange that.
Unit ready. Yes, sir.
That will also instantaneously kill us if it happens to fire.
Received. Orders received.
I'm gonna see if we can scoot around it here.
Orders received.
Oh, okay, well, no is the answer to that if you're curious. So that's not the way we're meant to go. We're meant to go up this way, it seems.
Orders received.
I thought we might be able to scooch around it, and it's possible we could have if I had simply waited. The Obelisk of Light, much like its predecessors, has to charge up its lasers, so it has a brief period where it can't shoot.
Orders received.
However,
Moving out.
it keeps the charge for a brief period after it stops charging.
Waiting orders. Orders received.
Do I need to capture that? Is that an objective? I don't know. I mean, I could capture it just to see what it does. We have 4 engineers, so
Sir. Yes, sir.
have some spares here. We'll capture it. We don't have the power to run it, actually, so that doesn't do me any good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No.
But in case it's scripted,
No problem.
which it is scripted, it shows me that. There's a freaking artillery over there, so that wouldn't have done me any good.
Yes,
We can
sir.
shoot this, though,
Yes, sir. Unit ready. Yes, sir. Unit ready.
and do apparently nothing,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
except for get killed by that artillery piece that can apparently shoot me. Well, now we have an infantry there. We're gonna fail this mission
Orders received.
right about there, as it turns out.
Unit reporting.
I'm pretty sure that box of explosives was meant to blow up the power plant.
Orders received.
Guy's got really weird range over here. Pretty sure that's meant to blow up the power plant so that we can actually get past this, which we now cannot do because we don't have anything that can shoot stuff, so may as well restart the mission. There's no reason to hang around.
Waiting orders.
No,
Yes, sir.
get in the thing, thank you.
Unit ready.
You, control 2, you, control 1, control 1, go over there, control 2, try not to die. Hover MLRS are either really good or really bad, depending on how their missiles feel like behaving. Usually it's really bad, unfortunately.
Nope. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They're really good at, you know, sneaky mobility kind of attacks. They're also really squishy though, so
Waiting, yes, sir.
preferably not get shot a lot.
Sir, waiting orders. Unit ready.
It's generally not recommended.
Waiting, yes, sir. Waiting on my way. Unit
You
ready.
pretty much just have to babysit them to keep them from killing themselves a lot of the time.
Yes, sir.
We can kill this guy without taking any damage as well, because missiles have a billion range.
Orders received.
So his missiles apparently are better at shooting than mine.
Orders received.
Just wait for him to return to his spot.
You got it. Yes, sir. On my way.
How much health do you have, dude? Basically none. Alright,
Yes, sir.
you're now dead.
On my way. Moving out.
Thank you for participating.
Moving out.
Should be all the units there.
Orders received, sir.
We should probably pick up a repair thing, because this guy's almost dead, and one shot from pretty much anything will kill him.
Unit ready. Unit on my way.
Okay.
Unit reporting. You got
A little bit aggressive with my
it. Moving out.
movement there.
Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Unit ready. Yes,
Here,
sir.
here.
Yes, sir.
So I noticed the artillery didn't shoot this dude when he was around this radar for some reason.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Unit reporting. Unit on my way.
Alright, you retreat back here and just kind of hang out. We clearly have to blow up those power plants. There's no other way around it.
Unit reporting.
That artillery, however, is going to murder me.
On my way.
Unless we park right there, apparently, but he's too stupid to actually hit anything right there. Nope. He can shoot. He can shoot there now. Why can he shoot there now? Very strange. No, I can't. Except we can't hit that.
On my way. Yes, sir. Unit ready. On my way.
If I just tell them to shoot this, they park in a spot wherein they can't shoot that, and then this artillery murders them,
Infantry reporting.
thereby nullifying the point of that. Moderately confused. Is there anywhere else to go? No, that was a cliff, right?
Orders received.
Yeah, that was a cliff. The only way to do is that. This guy's dead, by the way. He's gonna die in a very glorious fashion in a second. There you go. Lovely. Would you like to replay the mission? Yes, please. This is going to be a very long video of me being confused, apparently. That was awkward. You can only ever get 2 of those, by the way. Even if you get lucky and blow up all 3 of them on top of the bridge, one of them will flop into the water, unfortunately.
Sir.
You're supposed to be 1, and you're supposed to be 2.
Waiting orders.
Here we go.
Yes,
Please
sir.
don't...
Moving out.
Alright, well.
Yes, sir.
We didn't need that anyway, it's fine.
Received.
You guys didn't need to actually hit anything with your missiles, it's
Waiting
fine.
orders.
Particularly you getting shot. You can traverse ice with land units. It has to be frozen over, obviously. This makes the most sense. Heavy units, however, will crack the ice over time, so they can't stay on it very long or they will sink.
Moving out.
But it is possible to traverse it, so long as you do it in small groups, or small enough groups anyway.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir.
Park you 2 over there and get this guy to shoot him.
On my way. Waiting orders. Orders
That way
received.
maybe he shows up over here. No, he doesn't go that far.
Unit reporting. Sir. Unit reporting.
You know what, just
You got it.
shoot him.
Sir.
As long as you don't die.
Waiting
There we go.
orders. Moving out. Unit reporting out.
We're gonna need to repair that guy, and we don't have enough repair donglies to do much, unfortunately.
Unit reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Unit ready.
Probably should have waited until it actually blew up, but whatever.
No problem. Engineering, no problem. Unit reporting.
It's pretty obvious we have to capture that to show that. It's scripted to do it. There's no other way around that. What do we do with these power plants, though? And just crash the game. That's what we do about the power plants. Oh, nope, there it goes. Sometimes it crashes, I don't know why. We have to blow those up somehow. If I send all of these guys over there, they're gonna get wrecked by that artillery. Send them that way, they get wrecked. It's like he can't shoot on this island, but he can shoot like everywhere around it. It's very strange. I don't see a better way to deal with those boxes because we can't get up here. There's something over there.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's a cliff face you can destroy over there. Very curious.
Awaiting orders.
Very curious indeed. Can we get someone up there without dying horribly to this artillery? No, is the prompt answer to that question.
Unit ready.
You want 3.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Unit on my way. Unit got it.
That just doesn't do anything.
Out and clear. Sir.
Does nothing. It does nothing. What is the point of this cliff area? That freaking artillery is too powerful.
Moving out. Moving
What's
out.
up here?
Flying. Moving
Nothing
out.
is up
Yes, sir.
here.
Affirmative.
What does this do? Hmm. What does that do? I might have to split this recording until I figure out what the dickens I'm supposed to be doing with this thing here. You can blow up a cliff face. Makes it really easy to blow up these boxes. But the boxes don't seem to blow up the power plants. Which is going to make the rest of this really hard. What if I sell this? What does that do?
Awaiting order. Out and clear.
Nothing. Now I just got dudes over here hanging out.
Sir? Yes, sir. Orders received. Orders received. Moving out. Orders received. Sir.
And again, he won't shoot stuff that's on this island.
Yes, sir.
But the instant we get off of that island, he's got some crazy gun angle going on there. He attacks us.
Infantry reporting.
I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be doing something with those power plants,
Awaiting orders received. Yes, sir.
but I can't seem to get it to work.
Orders received. Unit ready.
So we're gonna do the old brute force scouting tactic, otherwise known as the blow up all of your dudes in an attempt to go over here. The artillery still shoots over here. It's still doing that. I'm gonna cut this here and try and figure out what the heck I'm supposed to be doing in this mission, because I'm pretty sure it has to do with those power plants, but I can't get them to explode, so I'll be back. Alrighty, I'm back. It is the power plants, however, as it turns out, if you don't capture the radar, and instead blow it up, the artillery, as you might notice, for whatever reason, does not become active. Don't ask why, doesn't make any sense. That guy will wiggle around aggressively as you blow up his power plant.
Orders received. You got it.
They'll show up somewhere, I don't remember where they show up, but they get real salty about the fact I'm blowing up their stuff.
Sir.
So obviously capturing the power plant is bad. We blow that one up as well, just to be safe here.
On my way. Yes, sir. On my way. On my way. You got it. On my way.
There's a lot of salty people over here. So due to the rocket that I need to worry about, because the rocket infantry do have the range to shoot me, I believe, if I'm too close to the edge. There's a lot of dudes here, by the way.
Sir.
Yeah, this is a substantial quantity of men with rockets. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Awaiting orders.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Unit
Be
ready.
careful
Yes, sir.
here,
Orders
calm
received.
down. Everyone calm your pants.
Moving out.
Unfortunately, hover MLRS are very inefficient at shooting anything that is not a structure, basically.
Unit ready.
Very inefficient about it. Which is unfortunate, because they are very good otherwise. Can we just like blow this up and move on?
Orders. Yes, sir.
Let's do the rocket over here, as it turns out.
Sir.
We're so close to having killed it, and yet so very far.
Unit reporting.
This is pretty much what this mission is going to boil down to for now, apparently, is very slowly murdering this guy with a rocket.
On my way, sir.
Quickly shoot that.
Moving out.
Are you stuck?
Orders received. Orders received.
Oh, he's just being weird about it.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Yes, sir, sir.
Alright, enough of that nonsense. Come.
Orders received.
We may now continue onwards because that obelisk no longer has power and the artillery is not active.
Orders received.
I don't know why they would give you 4 engineers when you need 3 to complete the objective, and there's a 4th building you'd possibly capture, probably to screw you over, but
Yes, sir.
here we are.
Waiting orders.
Unfortunately, none of the MLRS got any ranks from that because they are expensive, and veterancy is based on the cost of the unit doing the killing, unfortunately.
Yes, sir.
I believe there's a truck over here.
Yes,
There
sir.
it is.
Sir.
That contains a health crate in the event that we need it.
Ready.
I noticed that earlier. So this obelisk is not going to do anything, however I am going to destroy it. There it is.
On my way.
You can tell it has no power because it's not animated anymore. Hooray, animations. Now the artillery should also not be active, so we can go over here without being murdered,
Moving out. Awaiting
as
orders.
shown thusly.
On my way.
At this point though, we're flying blind again, so
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
hello. There was a dude with a rocket there, I believe.
Unit ready.
I don't know where he went. There he is. I don't know what he's doing. But by golly, he has a rocket launcher. And we, therefore, do not like him. I assume he's going to show up down here. There he is. He was dead. Hello.
Waiting orders.
I don't understand why rocket infantry should do so little damage to hover MLRS, but whatever.
Waiting orders.
Hover MLRS do very little to them too, so
On my way.
unfortunate, but whatever.
Yes, sir.
I don't remember if we need to go, what's that, bridge or up this way?
Sir. Waiting orders.
I don't know what that sound is, but,
Yes, sir,
hello.
sir. Unit reporting.
We have the range to shoot these without any risk, so, and there's another truck over there with presumably a health crate. We will be taking advantage of the fact that this base is very poorly defended. This means this is the way we're supposed to go because of the fact that,
You got it.
excuse me,
Unit reporting.
the fact that there is a truck here that will allow us to heal ourselves.
Sir.
Oh, that's the firestorm. That's what that sound is. Right. Forgot about that.
Yes, sir.
If you're curious what I'm on about, hopefully you can hear it. I'll stop shooting for a second.
Sir. Orders received.
Ooh. That sound in the background is the firestorm generator. Firestorm walls running.
Got it. Sir.
I'm gonna blow up this as well. Because it is another power plant and we did blow up that obelisk back there, so.
On my way. Yes, sir.
It is possible they have power. We will also retreat to safety. Because the less damage we take, the better. I wonder where those attack buggies went. We have all the time in the world to complete these missions. There's very few timed missions in Tiberian Sun, and Firestorm for that matter.
On my way.
Let's go blow this guy up. Worst case scenario,
Orders received. Sir. Yes, sir. On my way.
we get into combat with those guys and we can just repair ourselves with the other crates that are around. Yes, hello. I'm here. How are you? I see you've rotated towards me. You know I'm here. I don't know what's up with these guys, but whatever.
On my way. Unit orders
Let's go blow this thing up and pick up the crate from it.
You got it. Yes, sir. On my way.
There we go. Back into the water because that is where we are meant to be.
Orders received. On my waiting orders. Unit ready.
That's why they gave you hover MLRS and not like Titans or something. You're meant to be going through the water.
On my way. Unit
Now I believe
orders received.
if we just skim along here, there's the firestorm, by the way,
Orders received. Unit ready. Waiting orders.
and just continue scooching along this northern barrier here, we should not meet any resistance. So we can pretty much just do this until we get to the far wall over here.
Orders received. Unit ready. Waiting orders.
There's a component tower.
Yes, sir. No problem. Moving out.
Is there, I
Orders
think it's
received.
another health crate. No, this is access to the base. Blue, if you're curious, is secondary GDI colors. It's very strange. Actually, it's also secondary nod colors as well.
Unit reporting. Waiting
Secondary everything colors.
orders received.
Continue scooching around the exterior here to look for any hostiles. I'd rather not blow that up if it has no defensive tower attached to it. It does.
Orders. No problem.
So unfortunately, we will blow it up.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
So they only auto attack the ones that do have that. Alright.
Orders received.
Excuse me. Hello? Don't blow that one up. That one's not dangerous.
Yes, sir.
Blow this guy up, though.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
There's an RPG right there.
Sir.
I may not even need to blow these up, if I'm honest, because I believe
Yes, sir.
capturing these power plants will cut the power. And I think the RPGs need power.
You got it.
I could be mistaken, though.
Unit reporting.
So
Sir, moving out. Engineering.
I have to be careful here.
Building captured.
Sir.
Alright, so we're gonna send one dude over here. We're gonna be very careful and see if this RPG murders my engineer.
No problem. No problem.
It does not.
No problem. Affirmative.
However, we can't get in because the stupid walls. Forgot about that. No, don't shoot that. Shoot the gate.
Yes, sir. Waiting. Affirmative. No problem.
There should be an MCV in here. Ooh, hello, hello. Nope, evacuate. Evacuation protocol. You get back inside.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Escape.
Affirmative. Engineering.
Might lose that engineer.
On my way. Unit. Yes, sir. I'm taking heavy fire. Unit orders received.
Might lose these two. Can you shoot him? You don't have a gun. That's right.
Moving out.
We're gonna retreat. We're gonna fall back here. There's a freaking artillery piece over there that's gonna deploy and murder these now because I've triggered the events that caused this to happen, so.
Unit ready.
We may be screwed here because I've triggered the events when I wasn't actually ready, unfortunately.
Unit lost.
Fly. Engineering.
Get in there. No. Turn power on. Sell that.
Structure saved.
Turn power on for everything. Everything has power. You have power. You have power. Why are you not shooting things? You are attempting to shoot things, but you are doing so ineffectively, unfortunately. Should build some infantry as well. Not quite that many titans. So we need harvesters.
Training.
Unfortunately, you might have noticed, RPGs are very bad at shooting things directly adjacent to them. Unfortunately, because they're idiots primarily, but... Alright, shoot him. Let's get some ore harvested here. The reason I sold that firestorm generator is because it doesn't do anything in this mission. There's no missiles. There's nothing to defend yourself against for missiles. So it's basically just there to soak up a lot of power, and it is very good at soaking up a lot of power, so I recommend selling it immediately
Moving out.
to get your defenses online. That was a sloppy start to this, but I don't know why there's shooting going on down there, but we're gonna make a second save here. We're gonna save on in progress 2. Yes, I would like to overwrite it. Just in case the mission crashes. Although it's been pretty nice so far about not crashing today, apart from that one time where it crashed when I hit the resume mission button. Or was it the mission saved button? I don't know, it was one of the buttons. It might be this one. Nope, it did a thing. We're gonna attempt to resume. I'm not gonna click anything else. We're gonna let it think. Nope, it crashed. Alright, well. Oh, wait, no, it didn't. My god.
Waiting orders.
I keep saying it crashed because the music stops playing.
Unit reporting.
It's very strange. We're gonna need another refinery built in a second here. It's gonna give us a whole boatload of harvesters because I built 4 harvesters for 1 refinery, but... Oh, what's going on in that Nod base, but my word.
Insufficient funds.
We're also gonna probably start plopping down some RPG turrets around our base here. It's a very strangely laid out base because there's 2 component towers next to each other, but
Unit reporting.
I didn't design it, so whatever. We still can't build Orca bombers, which are extraordinarily good. And I think the western bridge is the one we want. Oh, they're blowing up my firestorms. That's what they're doing. Not that I'm using them, because I don't have a firestorm generator. Alright, so this should help our economy get started again here. I wish there was a hotkey to build structures like this quicker, but this is the power turbine for our power plants. They're very cheap individually, quick to build, you might have noticed. You can have a maximum of 2 power turbines attached to your power plant. It starts with 1, obviously, otherwise it wouldn't function. As you might have noticed, it drastically increases the power they put out, so it's very nice. I'm not going to fix all these walls, I'm just going to put down some defenses attached to them. I think we need a tech center though. Oh, we can build a service depot too. Oh man. Build 2 of these. I wish you could actually engage at that range, but you can't because you're garbage. You engaged at something there.
Unit ready.
Like you.
Unit ready.
Park over here somewhere, I don't care where. And we'll park the other one on the other side, just so we have better coverage here on both sides. Tech center. Put you in the back because you're actually kind of expensive and useful. We can't build RPGs, are you kidding me? We can build Vulcans, but not RPGs for some reason. Unless it needs the,
Cannot deploy here.
thing that I forgot. The service depot. We're gonna build anyway, but no, we want Titans. The reason we want Titans is because there's a bunch of artillery in the Nod base that's across this bridge here. And obviously, as you might suspect, artillery hurts. Especially hover MLRS, if you recall. Let me fix that guy now. It's not free to fix vehicles, so... take that into account. Can I build the RPGs yet? No, I can't. Well, that disappoints me, but whatever. My harvesters are doing their thing, if a bit inefficiently. I can't sell these walls, unfortunately. This is a thing that happens in a later mission as well, which is very annoying. You cannot sell the walls that you start the mission with, because they're not your walls, they're actually neutral walls. The reason they're neutral walls is because this wasn't my base, if you recall. When we capture the MCV, it gives me all GDI structures in this area. The walls, however, are not GDI structures, so I don't get them. It's very confusing. It's very silly, in fact, but whatever.
Yes, sir.
Let's stick tank.
Waiting orders.
Let's blow up the rest of the stuff that is also not a tick tank, but also apparently seems to not care about the fact they're being shot to death by Titans. I'll not question it.
Unit reporting. Orders received.
You guys are just gonna chill out there.
Yes, sir.
Wait for your reinforcements, which I will continue producing. I think all of the storage, yeah, pretty much all the storage is in this Tiberian silo at the moment.
Sir.
Well, there used to be a bridge there. We're gonna need some engineers for this, I think. That's not an engineer. I'm just gonna build a bunch of them.
Unit ready.
You guys can just hang out somewhere. We've got enough defenses that came with this base because I tried not to, tried not to shoot as many as possible.
Insufficient funds.
I don't need to worry about building too many. I wish I could build RPG launchers, but unfortunately I can't, so we got this one.
Unit ready.
As I mentioned previously, RPGs are GDI's
Bridge repaired.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
basically obelisk of light,
Orders received.
the equivalent. They're anti-everything. Unfortunately, they have a minimum range,
Yes, sir.
which is really unfortunate. because of the fact that they can't shoot stuff next to themselves. They're not very good at doing anything. There's an engineer here for some reason. Probably to fix that bridge, which is about to explode. If I keep shooting it, he fixed it anyway. So hooray, we did it. If you're curious why there's a bunch of stuff here now, it's because I shot their harvester. Excuse me.
Unit lost.
I don't know what he's doing. There must be another bridge or something over there.
Building.
Please continue building that. Thank you.
Unit reporting.
Here's the harvester again. They're gonna keep doing this until they run out of money, by the way. Which I don't know if the AI ever will, but they're going to try.
Unit ready. You got it.
That's a lot of infantry.
Ready. Yes, sir.
We need reinforcements.
No problem. Moving out.
We also need to do this.
Moving out. Orders received.
Relatively efficient. Not you, you don't do anything. You go over there. We're gonna lose all of these guys, unfortunately.
Yes, sir. Unit reporting.
We're just gonna retreat them and repair them.
Sir. Waiting.
Meanwhile, you guys will kill these dudes there. Oh my lord, look at the artillery that showed up. This is the artillery that I didn't bring the hover MLRS over here for, by the way.
Sir. Moving out. Orders received. You got it.
Simply because of this. This is all the artillery that's supposed to be stacked in the enemy base.
Got it. No problem.
Why they came over there, I don't have the faintest idea. But they did. So we're just gonna kind of hang out here and shoot stuff for eternity, apparently.
Sir.
I believe that they do have the scripting to automatically repair multiple things, if I'm not mistaken. If you send them all over, yeah.
Sir. Sir.
So that is scripted properly. You need to retreat over there. Unfortunately, there's no way to tell them to get off,
Orders received.
like away from this area very easily. Look at the crap coming over here.
Waiting orders. Orders received. Waiting orders. Waiting orders.
Good heavens. Harvester under attack for some reason.
Unit reporting.
Oh, that's why my harvester's under attack.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Because there's dudes over here.
Unit ready. Waiting orders.
You lot, come here.
On my way.
Help with that.
Yes,
Not
sir.
you. You need to repair.
Waiting orders. Unit ready. Unit reporting.
So much death and destruction. Good heavens.
On my way.
Well, where you're going.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Alright, you lot. Fix yourselves. You. Get over here. This is quite the assault. A lot of stuff that came over. This is what you get for shooting enemy harvesters. They're not very happy about it.
Unit ready.
Waiting orders. Unit. Yes, sir.
Thankfully, however, Nod has been so kind as to keep this bridge repaired for me. Pretty much forever, because they keep sending stuff over here. We're gonna piss off a lot of dudes again in a second.
Yes, sir.
Here comes the freaking hornet's nest.
Unit ready.
Unit ready. Yes, sir.
Come here. Titans. We need all the Titans in the world. We should probably build some Wolverines as well, just for, like, you know, anti-infantry purposes, but
Orders.
Moving out.
for now, Titans. I think we've destroyed most of what Nod has, because they didn't seem to respond to that harvester attack.
Sir. Unit reporting.
In fact, they just built a new harvester. We'll blow that one up, too.
Waiting orders. Got it. Moving out.
Pretty sure they don't have any harvesters now. Oh no, there's one.
Yes, sir.
Blow it up. No money.
Sir. Yes, sir.
No money at all.
Yes, sir.
I don't know why these Tic Tacs are deployed over here. It's a very strange position. Hello?
You got it. Yes, sir.
I see we've angered the hornet's nest slightly again. We do have infantry now, though.
Sir. On my way. Waiting orders.
We'll be alright. You guys can just chill there. Let's build some Wolverines.
Yes, sir.
Let's blow this guy up. That bridge is the one that was over there. I see. Which probably means there's a truck somewhere over here. Doing something for some reason. And a subterranean transport for some reason. Hello?
I'm on it. Good as.
We'll deal with that in a second.
Good as. Unit recording.
There we go.
On my way.
If I had artillery, I'd shoot this base. Thankfully, however, because I shot their harvester, they seem to have moved all of their artillery. So we don't need to worry about GDI, or sorry, not GDI, not having a bunch of artillery in their base. Where do you keep getting these harvesters from? I'm tired of your nonsense, Nod.
Moving out. Sir. Moving out. Loud and clear.
Let's try to path around me if you're curious what that route was. Alright. I will maintain control of the Tiberian fields for now. Build a bunch of hover MLRS. Primarily for anti-air purposes, but they are quite nice regardless. I wonder if I have to blow up these SAM sites as well, and like all these people in this, never mind, they sold it. I was gonna say the hand of nod I left over here, but they sold it. It is irrelevant. Alright.
Yes, sir.
Let's begin the assault. I realize we don't have any hover MLRS, and a bunch of these Wolverines are gonna take unnecessary damage because I have Titans, but I am simply too lazy to care. And Nod has no money. As you can see, they're selling their stuff instead of repairing it. That is a sure sign that the enemy has no money, so I've starved them. So this is what happens when you starve the AI of money. They can't do anything. It's great. It's what happens when you starve a player of money as well. They simply have to sell stuff instead of repairing it.
Yes, sir.
Now, do I have any special objectives here, or just blow stuff up? Destroy all Nod forces. Alright, well.
Unit
That we can do, good sir. We shoot him. There.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Fortunately, again, I assume we have to blow up all these fences,
I'm on it.
because it's a recurring pattern, basically.
I'm on it, sir.
Somehow I deselected all that stuff.
Unit reporting.
You lot, come here. You, build more lots.
Unit reporting. On my
You, blow up that lot. And this thing, because we don't like it. They have enough money to start repairing stuff again, apparently.
You got it.
Probably from selling things. Which is none of my concern.
You got it.
They even have aircraft that they're not using for some reason.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit ready. Orders received. Got it.
Again, I don't know why they have the aircraft. They really should have used them, but whatever.
On my way. You got it.
The aircraft is now dead, so it doesn't matter.
Yes,
There's
sir.
more lasers back here.
On my way.
Why do you have lasers on this side of your base?
You got it.
Probably for aesthetic purposes, but
Yes, sir.
I can't even possibly get to that side of the base apart from going through the base.
On my way.
Nope, they ran out of money again.
On my way.
And now they've run out of power. And apparently I need silos, so I'm gonna build dudes. And blow up more fences. Because I dislike Nod fences. I actually really like laser fences.
Yes, sir.
It sucks that they require power,
Moving out.
which limits their capabilities somewhat because it sucks up power that you could use for other things, but I do like them. They look cool. Especially when you double layer fences like this. So you have laser fences on the outside and whatnot.
You got it.
Could go pick up that repair thing,
Yes, sir. You got it.
but I'm not terribly concerned. So we'll slowly whittle down the forces that are left here.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Somewhere, wherever they are. Over the rainbow. Oh man, blue Tiberian.
On my way.
A lot of blue Tiberium. Wow, that's a lot of money.
Yes, sir.
It's really of no concern to me, but because I don't need it anymore, but that is a lot of money. We need to blow these up, I assume, at some point here. So we may as well send some people over to blow this one up, and presumably the other one, because I'm pretty sure there's another one.
Yes, sir. You got it.
Oh, well there you go. Also, my harvester's under attack, apparently. That mission didn't crash. This pleases me. We actually managed to accomplish multiple missions today. This is exciting. A new frontier. No cutscenes still, for some reason. Where's my sweet live-action cutscenes game?
It is imperative that you prevent the train from reaching the Nod base. Remember, destroying the locomotive will immediately stop the train. Recent ice melts in the region have disabled the only train bridge. You must move quickly, as Nod engineers are on their way to repair it. The crystals can be recovered easily if you get to the train before Nod can repair the bridge. Otherwise, we will need to attack the base in order to reclaim the crystals.
Indeed, and more likely than not, we're gonna end up attacking the Nod base. I'm much too slow for this. This is the first mission that features stealth units, which was the sound you just heard there. That weird wibbly sound was the stealth activating, but that is not for now, that is for next time, so thanks for watching, and I will see you then.